Imagine walking through the ancient forests of New Zealand hundreds of years ago. The air is fresh, the trees are tall, and suddenly you hear branches rustling. Out from the shadows steps a bird taller than a man, towering nearly 12 feet high, with a body as heavy as a lion. This was the Moa bird, one of the largest flightless birds the world has ever known. The Moa was not just one bird, but a family of species. Scientists have identified at least 9 different types of Moa, ranging from smaller ones about the size of a turkey to the enormous giant Moa, which weighed more than 230 kilograms. Unlike ostriches or emus, which still have small wings, the Moa had no wings at all, not even tiny stubs. Its entire body was designed for walking, running, and browsing. With long, strong legs and a graceful neck, the Moa could reach the highest leaves and branches, acting almost like a giraffe among birds. For thousands of years, Moas lived in harmony with their environment. They played a vital role in shaping the ecosystem, feeding on leaves, fruits, seeds, and twigs, and spreading plant life across the land. Their presence helped balance the forests and grasslands. The only natural predator that threatened them was the Haast's eagle, the largest eagle ever to exist, with wings stretching nearly 3 meters across. This eagle relied heavily on Moas as prey, diving from the skies to strike with incredible power. Culturally, the Moa also became part of Māori legend and tradition. The early settlers of New Zealand, arriving around the 13th century, found the Moa to be an important resource. These giant birds provided meat for food, bones for tools, and feathers for clothing and decoration. For a time, the relationship between humans and Moas was one of survival, but soon hunting grew out of balance. Moas were slow breeders, laying only a few enormous eggs at a time. Each egg was so large that one could feed a family. But once humans discovered this easy source of food, the population began to collapse. Moas, being flightless and unafraid of humans, were easy to hunt. Within just a few centuries, an incredibly short time in history, the once mighty Moas disappeared completely. By the late 1400s, every single species of Moa was extinct, and with them, the Haast's eagle also vanished because it no longer had a source of food. The extinction of the Moa is one of the clearest examples of how quickly humans can change nature. In less than 300 years, an entire family of giant birds that had survived for millions of years was wiped out. Their disappearance is often compared to that of the dodo bird, the great auk, and the passenger pigeon, other species that vanished due to human pressure. Today, scientists continue to study Moa bones, feathers, and preserved remains found in caves and swamps. These fossils give us a picture of how they lived, what they ate, and even what they looked like. Advances in DNA research have allowed scientists to piece together the genetic code of the Moa. Some even believe that one day, with new cloning technology, the Moa could be brought back to life. While this idea is controversial, it shows just how much fascination the Moa still inspires. The story of the Moa is more than just a history lesson. It is a powerful reminder of the importance of conservation. Today, countless species face the same danger that the Moa once did. From elephants and rhinos to rare birds and marine life, the world is once again at risk of losing precious animals forever. By learning from the past and from the tragedy of the Moa, we can take action to protect the species we still have. So the next time you hear about extinct animals, remember the Moa, the giant that once ruled New Zealand's forests. It was not a dinosaur, not a myth, but a real creature that lived just a few centuries ago. Its memory lives on through fossils, through Maori tradition, and through the lessons it left behind. The Moa reminds us that nature is both magnificent and fragile, and that the responsibility to protect it rests in our hands.